I'm going to spread this little video of something for Trump. Trump, don't expect none of us to vote for you. Some of us do not like you. I'm pretty some of the richest do not like you, considering how evil and a clutch you are. You had to gamble off of life just to become something you're not a good leader for, which is a president. And you wonder, you know how to bring hell? Trump, your judgment is you're going to get hell. Okay, Trump? And I'm going to tell you someday, one day, since you mocked Jesus, I'm going to make a little parade about Trump sucking Satan's dick. I'm going to make a Trump head, and I'm going to make a big-ass Satan, and I'm going to put Trump's head up to Satan's private parts. And then see how funny it is to be mocked. And you never, Trump, I should smack you. But you hide behind guards like a little pussy because you want to sit here and start war, shoot people, take away food stamps, do what you were willing to do to other people. You don't want it done to you, Trump. You can't stand when somebody's talking about your face, Trump. You Cheeto freak. You're a gay dude, Trump. And then not on top of that, I don't give a fuck if you hired a black person to become your stepmother, Trump. You ain't no angel, Trump. You suck as a leader, Trump. I mean, if the next female becomes a president, Trump, I'm voting for her. If the next male becomes a president other besides your white, grimy ass, Trump, I'm voting for them. Because the difference is between me and you, Trump, I don't do that shit when you mock Jesus. I don't vote for people who pretend to pose as Jesus. You put yourself in a picture to replace Jesus' head with yours? Oh, Trump, when you mock God, you're going to go through hell, Trump. Remember that. And death, you're wanted by it. I'm telling you. I don't care if you got shot. I don't ever fucking want to see Trump as the president again. Trump is a nobody who thinks he's a somebody. Just because you got all that money in your pockets, Trump, doesn't make you powerful, Trump. You want to be powerful, Trump, but you're not, Trump. Don't worry, Trump. Get greedy with life and watch how life gets greedy with yours. Trump. You want to sit here and start war, Trump? You created war. Now you got it. Actually, what was that about me predicting that Trump was going to get shot at? Yeah. What was that prediction about me, Trump, about Trump either going to prison or about what's going to happen to Trump if he did not stop? See, Trump, God is judging you. And I do not like how you mock Jesus. Trump, you did not create breath in this world. You did not create the animals, Trump. You didn't create shit but those man buildings, Trump. I mean, seriously, whatever happens to you, good. You deserve it, Trump. You deserve the hell. It is time for the wicked to get what they want. See, but it's not going to be what they want everybody else to have. It's going to be what they're going to get. See, it's like a trade, Trump. Only, you see, the curse sticks to you, not anybody else. And Trump, you are a cursed person who serves Satan. That's what you are. You suck Satan's dick. You're a slut. You're a whore. You're nothing. You're a nobody. I mean, everything is talking about you, Trump. I don't even know if it's part with the truth, whether your wife hates you. But if she hates you, that's because you must have done something wrong, Trump. You're a stupid president, Trump. You're a greedy dude, Trump. I can say congratulations that you found your missing family, Trump. But still, Trump, do you think you're grown enough to be a leader? No. Trump, did you ever hear that they don't like leaders, people who know it all? You know, have you ever heard about Jesus being a leader, but they didn't like him, so they killed him? Did you hear about Abraham being a leader, but they didn't like him? They killed him. Did you ever hear about something else being a leader. They didn't like him. They killed him. So Trump, you are the leader now, right? They don't like you. You're wanted. Seems like certain things hate you, Trump. You gotta get with it. It's what you wanted. You got it. You started war. You got war. Trump, if you're starting war, why are you hiding behind bodyguards, Trump? I don't get you. You're a pussy, Trump. You're nothing but a pussy. I had a dream that Trump came to me while I was in jail, and he paid me. Keep your money, Trump. I don't like you. I would never wanna be like you, or I don't want your pocket blood money, Trump. You as a person who murders people, who commits suicidal charges, and fucking sells gun and drugs, Trump. You're nothing. That's how you make your bank, Trump. You even make your bank off of other people's companies, I bet, Trump. Yeah. Trump, you're a thief. So why would most of us wanna actually follow a thief? Trump? Trump, Trumpity Trump. Are you ready to hear the trumpets blow? Those are your judgments, Trump. It's kind of funny because he named himself after the trumpets, which is very stupid, but whatever. You made fun of Jesus. You mocked Jesus. You're going to die for it. Seriously, God does not forgive people who do that. People who mock Jesus on purposely, intentionally, out of pride and fun. Oh, there's hell to pay for that, bruh. Hey, Trump, did you know? How many times did you get fucked in the ass when you were little? Because you look gay. You look like you're a pedophile, Trump. I mean, a lot of people out here in the world are talking about how much Trump is a pedophile. I hear the news all the time. Yeah. And you know what's funny? I'd rather believe the rumors than believe Trump. I ain't sorry, Trump. Yeah, I hope God whips that ass good. That unseen hand's gonna light your world up, Trump. Trump, can you sleep at night? Because you look tired, bro. You look pale. That's what happens when you help a dirty devil so suck shit. Trump. You drain your own energy, bitch. Ha! And Trump, don't think I never saw on my YouTube page that there was you and the black suit, and there was a few men in the black suit, and you guys were surrounded by a chessboard game, and you look so evil, and then boom, there's a little white piece in the middle of all the black chessboards. Trump, why does that make me feel like it's me? Like you're going to war with me in secret, Trump? Am I too good for you, Trump? Because I know that's what I am for my haters. I'm too good for them, Trump. Don't worry, Trump. I got my priorities straight. Because if I was the president, Trump, I wouldn't start war. I wouldn't sell guns. I wouldn't put hundreds and hundreds of countless of thousands of people in danger, Trump. Or play God, Trump. Something I'm not, Trump. Because you're not God. See the difference between you and God? God never dies. But you do, Trump. Sucker. Ah. Seriously, Trump. You're an endangerment to life itself. Do you understand? Most people are probably wishing for you to be erased off the face of this planet. Sound cold-hearted, Trump? Sorry, Trump. Nope, actually not. It's what you get for mocking Jesus. That's why I sound that way. You don't ever mark somebody that died for this people. You dick, dirty shit, Trump. You're a pedophile, Trump. You're everything in the book. I mean, Trump, do you understand you're the reason why pedophiles are released, Trump? You're the reason why other innocent kids die and the people die, Trump. You're the reason why shit explode, Trump. You wonder why people hate you. Because what you're really looking to do is kill people. And Trump, think about it. If you kill millions, you kill yourself, your son, and your wife, Trump. Not only are you putting your family in jeopardy, Trump, while you're putting everybody else's life in jeopardy over your greedy ass, you put your own life in jeopardy, Trump. Exactly. Yeah. So something so evil as you, he should have never been born. Or never existed. Because Trump, I don't ever want your rich people to send me another message about you again. Because I'm going to say something they're not going to like. And I'm pretty sure it's going to come out vital. It's not going to come out the way they don't want it to come out. Trump, I will help people, but I am not going to become a leader. Fuck out of here. Sorry. If that's what puts your life on the line, sorry, God. I can help. I mean, somewhat sort of a leader thing, but you see, a real leader, no matter what anybody has done to them, forgives and does better. Trump, if I was the president, I'd make sure nobody suffers. Yeah. Unlike you, I'd make sure nobody suffers. No matter how much they treat. If I was the mayor of my own home, I bet you I can raise my home better than you. I can turn it in from shit to the biggest hit. Probably be some hard-ass paperwork involved, but what? I want to run my town, and I want to make sure my town would be the most prosperous town. And I'm going to build a bridge, and you and your men in black are not allowed in my town, Trump. Not allowed to make rules for where I live. Not allowed to do anything. I mean, probably people from other places who want to join the peace can do that. But I'm going to build up to becoming a mayor for my home. So my home can have a better, peaceful place to live. So I'm not seeing any more people that are homeless. I'm seeing that peace is amongst others where they don't have to go through the hell they're going through now. See, if I was the mayor, there wouldn't be no killing. There wouldn't be no weapons. There would be peace in my town. Everybody has their money. There is nobody homeless. Everybody's got to lick a split of the bread. You see? If I was the mayor, I would run all buildings where nobody has to pay the rent and they still get paid. If they want to work, they can work. But I believe they do deserve a break from all the hell and chaos and manipulation that you put upon them, Trump. And I'm pretty so pissed sometimes that the government knows who I really am and they still sit there and act like it's okay. I'm still pretty, a little pissed that my haters refuse to give me back what's legally mine because they're so obsessive with my stuff. You know, if they would have gave me back my shit, maybe I would have made their life a little bit better. But no, they're so evil and greedy. They don't know the kind of life I could give them since they like living off my life and they need me so much. Right? Y'all need me? Huh? Yeah? You do? I smell hungry sharks that I'm about to catch out for the winter and fry them up on a barbecue sleigh. Now, here's the thing. Even though you withhold my blessings, I'm still going to get them back whether you want me to or not. May not be in my time or your time, but time will tell itself. Yeah? And life speaks through actions. I mean, seriously. Seems like life is teaching you a lesson, Trump. It turns out it is never good to carry greed. It is time for the righteous and the chosen to inherit and the wicked to fall and suffer. In your face. And I don't care what people think of me. I know I'm worthy. I'm better than that. I'm worthy. I love myself. Something that people don't want me to do. I don't care if my head is nappy. For all I give a fuck. I still love me. Don't you understand? This short hair, it's a poofy hair. It's better than having long hair and showing it off. It's way better than being fake. My life is way better than being stupid and a liar and a thief and a killer and a greedy person. It's way better than being in your spot. It seems like your spot can't carry forever. You know why? Because you wasn't worthy. Because you're a liar, you're a snake, you're a thief, you're unworthy, you're no good, you're mad, and I'm not mad. I'm worthy, I'm good, I'm not a liar, even when I don't want to be. If I lie for good reasons. If I don't, that's because I always tell the truth. You want to know why somebody can't read me? Because I shut my book. And when I tell you I shut my book, that means this right here. This is the open book. So if I say something about me, I'm letting you know who I really am. That's my proof. Okay? That right there is my proof. For my haters who think they fucking know me, you don't. For James and Nancy who fucking think they know me, you fucking don't. I don't need your fake support. And if it's a fucking support, it better be fucking real 100%. Because I'm not the bad guy here. Your jealousy wears off. And you know what's funny? I had a dream that the building that I'm living in now, 100 Shenango Place, I know who's air hustling every dang on day. Erica's hubby Gerd. Yeah, Erica, your man. Yeah, that's who listens too much. God gives me the signs of who's doing what and what's doing what. Why don't you and your man stop air hustling on my door sometimes? When you have that free time, you think you can send your man to listen to my shit? It's bad enough I already believe that you already hacked my apartments. Yeah, with hidden cameras. There was no privacy. What, so you can sell me on the black web? You're a dirty, corrupted landlord. Do you know what judgment's coming for you and your man? You'll find out when life says so. I mean, I didn't predict it. There was another chosen that predicted that my landlord was going to get arrested. Ooh, did I say it? I guess it was meant for me to say it. Oh my God. So, listen, I already predicted that Delana would have a warrant out for arrest and all this other shit. Y'all would go through this, right? You wanted to play the game. You wanted to refuse to give me back what's mine. Yes, I also heard by another chosen that a judge said for you to give me back what's legally mine, but you refused to. Then you got Bianca, or whatever her name is. She in jail. And the female, Brianna, you were supposed to give me back my check, bitch. You know what's funny? Brianna, my sister told you she would tell me everything, and she did. You don't even know the half of it, bro. I need to see what you look like so I know who I'm coming to. Don't worry, Brianna. Brianna wants to go to court and pretend to be me, bitch. Okay. To take my check? Okay. You want to go to court and pretend to be me to take my check when I've been sitting right here and I've never, not once, got from these damn police officers or not even the court itself a note. I was supposed to receive a trust fund letter in my mail that you guys hired the mailman to steal. So I reported that to the post office. And I'll do reality. Y'all talk about Karma so much. It looks like she's biting you in the ass 10 times fold. And those who didn't choose to join up with you or stay following you, they quit. You get mad at it. You guys talk a lot about what you did. I know I have a Kia, a green Kia, an alien green Kia with pink keys, fuzzy fucking pink keys. I saw my blessing. I know I have a $2,000 check y'all took. I know I have a house that has like these 2 bars in the front of it. Yeah, that you guys took. And now you plan to take my baby? Not happening. If it ends with me, it ends with my son. I will get my son back. Not with faith in family court, with faith in God. Because that's who I trust. You guys showed me I can't trust you. You guys showed me who you really are. You're nothing but a lying sack of snakes who gang up on innocent people, who steal, harass, gossip, and lie about, thinking you know them. You guys sit here, you alienate people because you've been alienated. Well, not everybody deserves to go through what you chose to put yourself through, what you chose to serve, what you chose to do. What's your life? There's a difference. Not God is responsible for your choices. Not I, not my son, not any other righteous or innocent chosen person is responsible for what you did, for the crimes and the sins that you committed. You will pay for the consequences that are to come to you. The wicked ends here. All the sins end now. And it's time for you guys to learn. If you can't freaking confess, then something in life is going to have to confess for you. Either your actions or somebody you're doing it to or the news. And if you got a problem with the truth being on the way and you want to tell somebody to shut the frick up, why don't you do the same about all your fishy ass, stinky lies? Why don't you learn to stop stealing? You sit here, discipline your kids, tell them not to steal from other people, but you do it? You wonder why these kids don't follow you, because your actions speak louder. But then you also manipulate your kids to take your place and your downfall while you hide like the cowards from the law that you are. Because you knew what was coming, but you still decided to lie to every fucking body and make everybody think, when the truth already was out there for a good 2 or 3 years about you. Make everybody think. You continue to spell, curse, manipulate, kill, freaking cheat on life just to become powerful and rich. But you see, the difference is being powerful and rich, you need to be a good leader. You need to be a good person. You need to be a good sponsor. You steal contents of businesses acting like you made that shit. No. You steal from the Creator itself. You're nothing but a thief. You steal from God. You steal from His people. You steal to fucking be popular. No. Because with those blessings you steal, you will fade with those blessings. And if that has to be your life, God will make it happen. You see how you people spend money, right? Right? And you run out. Temporary. When you're smoking. Temporary. When you're breathing. Temporary. When you're living in an apartment, it's temporary. It's not forever. Unless you choose, you can make it forever. Depending on how long you choose to live there. Here's another thing. When you're drinking Arizona, temporary. When you're using nail polish, it's temporary. When you wear clothes and all of a sudden it turns out to be ripped or the purse breaks, it's temporary. Why would you rag hoes get attached to a temporary life that ain't even serving you. And then on top of that, you think you know me, but you also think you know each other, but really you don't know each other, but you fight. That's why you fight with each other. Then you pick a fight with everybody else. Honestly, my dad don't know me. My sister don't know me. I don't know my sister. I don't know my dad. You want to know how I know you, though? God told me everything. So did The Chosen on the YouTube. I follow. Yeah, that part. Take that and stick it up your black ass and your white ass and your crippled ass and everything that you fucking say that you're an ass. Because you are definitely a narcissist ass stick. So let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if you're the president, Trump. I don't give a fuck if you're a corrupted badge. I don't give a fuck if you're the government. I don't give a fuck if you're anything else. But God. The world you live in is temporary. And if God was such an evil God, he would have washed this shit and nobody would have been born. But he regretted it. But you know the one who kills people and makes buildings explode and blames it on God? Trump. Because he just admitted he creates bombs, nuclears, and hires every fucking thing to go to war. Trump is nothing but the war maker who started it. He's the one who serves Satan. You want to target the one who tells the truth? Don't do that. You want to sit here and mock God and think you can pretend to be him? Don't do that. You're a copycat, bro. So Trump is basically starting war with God, serving Satan and mocking God, and over here copying off of him. You're not God. Do you know what happened to Jesus when people said he played God? They killed him. What are you doing, Trump? You're putting your own life in jeopardy. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. Nor does God. What are you doing? They kill leaders like that. When you commit yourself to being God, they kill people like that, Trump. You wonder why you get shot at. Careful, bro. And shit, man. Damn. You're putting your own life on the line, Trump. You can't blame anybody else, but you're hiding behind other lives. Okay, Trump, you is a badass, I guess. Not. Trump is a talk-it-all who hides behind bodyguards. But when he's threatened, he gets scared. But when he threatens, it's okay. And he's not scared. Okay, Trump. One, when you hide behind bodyguards, you're a pussy. You're a weak link. I don't even know why they hired you as the president in the beginning. It's probably because you have them easily manipulated and controlled under your curse and spells that you do in the background. Okay? When you're done with business. All right? But people are starting to wake up, Trump. Don't forget that. Okay? 2, you gambled off life, Trump. Oh, that's a big crime. I heard that you were going to prison, that you were put in the icebox, Trump. You is a danger to life. You sure is. Trump, if your wife is really mad, did you ever think about why? No? Trump got greedy and didn't even think about his own family. Ha! What a sucker, Trump. You are a sucker. I'm going to bring you a lollipop and you can suck on that. Seriously, Trump, you want to mock people? I'm mocking you. Okay, Trump? Stop trying to be something you're not, Trump. Because you're just not worthy. Okay? I don't care if you flash money and thousands in your pockets, Trump. That shit ain't gonna save you. Okay? What? You could probably still pay people to keep quiet, but they probably ain't gonna keep quiet. They're probably still gonna turn their back, Trump. You got the law. You got other people from countries attacking you, Trump. You know why, Trump? Because what happens when you create such disrespectful shit and violence, Trump, it's coming right back to you. Karma is a bitch, Trump. I don't feel bad for none of the wicked fuckers who go down under the unseen divine judgment. I don't feel bad. Because you didn't feel bad when you guys made countless of lives struggle for greed, power, and money. And now in all reality, You think life is a competition. You call up a competition. And now when you're actually running against somebody for like the president, Trump, or for jobs or whatever, it doesn't matter. You call up a competition. You got it. But at the end of the day, you just know that when you get too greedy, when you call it the competition, it's basically trying to steal other people's businesses. Do you understand? I'm smarter than that, Trump. Let me go deeper. Let me explain it for you. Trump, when you call up a competition as, I'm going to be the best leader, I'm better than y'all, such and such and such and such. And then another person steps in and says, oh, let me become the president. Let me do this. And then Trump's like, this, I don't just think that I deserve this, da, 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 da. And the other person's like, well, such and such. But when the other person looks like they're getting more votes and you're losing, and you learn you can't make defeat, you learn to attack harder, Trump, because you don't want to lose that business that characterizes all that power and money and being served and using people as slaves while you corrupt other people's lives, Trump. It's a problem for you, Trump. You bring that competition, you bring war. And what bringing competition and bringing war, Trump, as the evidence gets greedy and the new leader gets closer to becoming the leader, that's a problem, Trump. So then you start talking about threatening people, Trump. And then you do all this other shit, Trump. And then look at this, Trump. You created conflict, and now that conflict is coming back to you. You hide behind other lives to protect yourselves. So you rather people put their lives on the line for you, even though you put their lives on the line. Yeah, so you're still trying to kill even your bodyguards, Trump. I understand those bodyguards are actually doing you justice because you're paying them millions. But Trump, does your bodyguards know what you really think? You're probably going to turn your back against them one day in the future, Trump. Now that they help you got all that power, all that evil, where you can rule the world, you're going to destroy them and their loved ones. See, when the devil devours, he uses people to devour one after another. Because you know what's funny, Trump? I know you threatened one of your bodyguards. If they wouldn't do what you say, you would hurt them. And that's why they stay. You even probably threaten their loved ones. See, guys, I'm going to be in Trump's mind so deep. I don't even need to know him. I don't even need to see him. His actions, they speak loud. And I listen to the signs, Trump. And my intuition, bruh. I hope you see it, Trump. If a new president comes in and replaces you, Trump, good. Because you mock God, it seems like death wants you. You're wanted by death. And that's what the lady, the chosen, said. Half of these people are wanted by death and the law and hell and heaven. Exactly. You know what Satan's job is? It's to manipulate man to do bad so he can actually devour your soul. He does, yes, attack the good ones. He does. But he also attacks the wicked. See, when you follow, you make his mouth water. I can feel it, you know? I can feel it. You make his mouth water. Because now he's more thirsty. Now these people are following after what I say. They're doing it. Now I get their souls. But they think I only attack the good ones. No, I have so much in plan. I'm going to torture them. That is his job. He is to manipulate, torture, and serve God. And God made him the king of hell. So now guess what? You serve the king of hell, you get tortured. Listen, at the end of the day, you can get tortured by him in reality and you think it's God is attacking you when it's really Satan attacking you. Yes, God can call his judgments and still attack you. Because guess what? God don't need to attack you. He sends Satan, the one he created. Satan can't even disrespect God in a way because he fears him, bro. You have to understand, none of you can beat God. He is the creator of all. You mock him, you toy around with his life, and you think it's a fucking game. But in reality, when life comes kicking you 10 times harder with the boot, it's a problem. So it's okay for you to do grimy to others, but it's okay for others not to speak up about that. It's okay for others not to get their justice about that. You get revenge, I get justice. I don't people who look for revenge, target people, kill people, obsessively gossip about people, talk what they're gonna do. People who look for justice stay calm through the mix of the shit and plan out their shit. Why they get attacked. They don't run. They stay. And me, I'm that type of person. If you start fucking war, I'm going to help you finish it with justice. Because all due reality, you motherfuckers look like you mostly got a problem with God, but you just take it out on his people. And BTW, idiots, you're going to war with God. You're not going to war with me. You're not going to war with any other innocent people. So why don't you let the people who want to live in peace and worry about what God's going to do to your ass? That unseen hand, it's going to light your world up every day. As long as you don't know how to give back what you took, as long as you know how to sit here and destroy life, yours will be destroyed. That is bigger than how you can talk about karma. You destroy others, you will be destroyed back 10 times fold. Trust me. And I heard some of you rather die than tell the truth. Well, it doesn't matter. The truth is already out there. What the fuck? You are literally stupid. You people are stupid. Your law is stupid. Everything about you comes with stupidity. The law don't even know how to fucking make up its mind or bring peace. The law only helps out the wealthy people and leaves the broken people down. I'm a wealthy person. You got my trust fund. That's how I tell you that. So it's okay for you to rob wealthy people too? Fuck out of here, bro. That's why the gas prices are higher. That's why the prices are higher. Because you're robbing other people. And I'm going to tell you something. Government and Trump, the money does not keep the lights on. The money does not make the world go around. The money does not do good of nothing. Because guess what? There was one time ago, I lived in a house where you didn't have to pay rent and the utilities still work. So basically, it's God keeping your utilities on. Stupid. Because God created it and it's his source. And yet you sit here and cut nature down to make money. Do you know how most of us want to sit here and testify for nature? You guys are just looking to end another world. Like you ended the last two. This stops here. God says. I say. The chosen ones, the righteous ones, the good people say. This ends here. Because what I saw the world could become, it could become better than this. Thanks to God. God rather see peace among his people, not war. No shooting, no killing, no chopping down nature for shit. He wanted to teach you he's the one who you can survive off of. With my wealth being stolen, I've survived off of God. He always told me don't be scared to ask people for help. And I was. And now I'm not. But I will get my money back where I don't have to beg no more. To the point where, yes, I'm a beggar because you made me a beggar since my birth. You stole what was legally mine. My trust fund, my will, everything that was legally left down to me by someone you murdered. James and Nancy and all you freaking sick dirt bags. Keep smiling on my face. Dad's planning to move out of Binghamton. Fuck out of here. You can't, no. Seriously. You can't run from this, James. I heard Olivia has trust fund too. So y'all been living off Olivia's money too, and you turned me and Olivia against each other. Wow, what a prize. I knew Olivia could be something better than y'all. And then Delana stabs my sister while she's pregnant. You stabbed a pregnant woman? Oh, Delana, you deserve to go. Rot in hell. You even stole from your own sister's pockets. You're a thief. You even have sex with underage kids. You're a pedophile. You even do dates when you have no money, when you're miserable. You're a fucking whore. So why are you trying to make everybody else to be you? And Nancy, she's just the same as Delana. They make a good couple. And Dad, you're a sicko. I say what I say because it's the truth. And if you hate it, fuck off. That means you were wrong about me. In the end, bye. Because mine is just the beginning while your fun ends. It ain't funny no more, is it? I heard. And I don't care if you're pissed. And nobody ain't gotta fix shit. You gotta fix it. It's your fault. You bought that on yourself. Ain't nobody bought that on you. You did. So you freaks need to learn how to take responsibility. You want somebody to shut up about the truth? Please, do me a favor. Stop being mad because somebody wants out and away from your crazy ass circus. You fucking pedophiles. Oh yeah, don't worry, Delana. Even with my dad that you fuck with, he told me you were a pedophile. Yeah. Guess what? Yeah. He told me you were a pedophile. Even my own dad said you're a pedophile. Exactly. Okay? Millions of other people that hung around you don't even like you anymore. So now that half of your old group faded away from you, they don't want to be a part of the bullshit anymore because they don't want their life to be ruined. You got to move on to some new people. Bitch, please bye. Now, who feels like a nobody? Delana's doing all those death spells, so she got to take out her anger, make it look like people are responsible for who dies in her family. People ain't responsible for who dies in her family. Delana, you're responsible for Nellie's death. Yeah, think about it. You jerk, dickwads, you don't like the truth? Then don't spit lies.